Good day everyone, let us study the 2007 to 2009 global financial crisis. What is global financial crisis? Global financial crisis is also known as the Great Recession. It started back in December 2007, which considered the biggest financial calamity since the Great Depression of 1929. It was caused by unsustainable debt, which led to the subprime loan crisis. Why do financial crises occur? The global financial crisis occurs because of people's high demand for money. They want their money to grow, but they don't think about the future of the economy. What transpired the global financial crisis? Years ago, the investors are sitting and thinking for a good investment to grow their money. Traditionally, they go to the U.S. Federal Reserve, where to buy treasury bills believed to be the safest investment. But Federal Reserve Chairman Alan Greenspan lowers interest rate into 1%. To keep economy strong, which is a very low return on investment. So investors doesn't want it, so they look for other ways to grow their money. They discovered Wall Street, where can borrow from the Fed for only 1%, add to that general surpluses from Japan, China, and Middle East. And there's an abundance of cheap credit. This makes borrowing money easy for banks and costs them with leverage. Leverage is used of debt in order to undertake an investment. So let us explore the timeline of the global financial crisis. 2006. Investor looking for a safe investment. Money is the main cause of this crisis, where many people want to grow money, so they started to invest. Lower interest rate. Due to the low interest rate, they did not invest. U.S. Fed Reserve. The U.S. Fed Reserve offers little interest rate to all borrowers and investors to give them a chance to grow their money. In 2007, unsustainable debt. Many failed to pay the mortgage loan. Banks fell out. Because of unsustainable debt, many banks collapsed. 2008, facing financial challenge. This is the time where the lack of sustained money began. Wall Street. Another way using the Wall Street where people allowed to borrow at low rates. The mortgage loan is the main offer of the bank because the value of the house is high. On 2009, housing loan price decreased. Due to the fall in its price, borrowers prefer not to pay because the value of the house is too low. Global financial crisis. Due to the large number of housing loans offered by the bank, it has completely sunk because no one can pay. So the banks have no income, and this is where the global crisis began. What is the effect of financial crisis on global economy and Philippines? The financial crisis had a major impact on the global economy, such as rising unemployment, collapse of businesses, reduced large investors, and of course, it caused a poverty. In the Philippines, the impact of asset market, where exchange rate also exhibited volatility, with peso depreciating 16.6% and appreciating 39% against US dollar. It also put pressure especially in economics with high foreign participation in local equity markets, banking systems, and those running external current account deficits. What I learned? I learned here not to invest or borrow if you can't afford to pay your debts, because money is an instrument for which there are many ways to use it. Every cent is valuable, and when it is not returned, it's a huge reduction in the banks. And when you are an investor, you should be prepared for the money you will lose, because we know that investing is risky.